So that was quite a weekend, wasn't it? Play Expo Blackpool 2021, the return. It was amazing. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. My voice is a bit so much talking, and that's one of the major things I really took away from this one. I think this is my 6th or my 7th Blackpool one, and again, I never think it will top the last one. It's been so long since the last one in Blackpool. I honestly forgot how good it was, and it was. Looking back at some of my old videos, it was really good, that one. This one was brilliant on a different level, and I'll tell you why. It wasn't the fact that you got all the arcade machines there. You've got all the consoles, the computers, the gaming events, the LAN gaming, the pinballs, loads of them. The atmosphere of, for better or for worse, the Norbrick. The traders, they're all back, they're all there, they're all present. For varying degrees of success when it comes to trading. Of course, the prices on retro have gone sky high recently, really sky high. And my shield on the camera there has just fallen off, but never mind, we'll carry on. There were a few glitches, should we say, with some of the arcades. I know a fair few of them this time weren't operating, or they weren't potentially operating, you know, to their maximum. With glitches here and there, I noticed, more obviously than before. But I guess the first event back, I'm not going to complain too much. I did have a lovely chat with the event organizer, and he was just so chuffed it worked out, and it was back, and so was everybody else. We were just so thrilled to be back. But the biggest thrill was meeting so many new faces, so many people, old faces as well, of course. Always great to see them, and old YouTube friends and Twitch friends and all that kind of stuff, and friends for the community. But also the people that follow the Amstrad community, the people that follow myself and Zypho. So many of them there, and it was so good to see them and meet them, and I actually talked, or every one of them, like, meaningful. It wasn't like a passing hi, oh I'm such and such, bye, and then never see them again. Well, at one time it was. But apart from that, I had talks with everybody, and I had a chat with everybody, and it was just so great to see everybody in a relaxed atmosphere with beer flowing, no negative sentiment at all. I mean, just not at all, and it was just mind-blowing to see to see Yellow Belly thriving in the environment as well, with his game and everything. It's incredible what's happened with Bug's quest for tapes and stuff. Absolutely amazing. I am going to try and attempt, I don't normally do this on these videos, but I haven't done one for a long time, so I'm definitely going to try this one. An attempt to go through everybody I spoke and met to. I forget anybody missing, I'm going to shoot myself. First, we'll go through some of the things I took back from Play Blackpool. Well, let's start with the first thing. So the first, obviously, I've got to say, meeting Mr. Pete Walker himself for the first time. He's been on my streams, massive generosity when it comes to the charity and donos on both me and Zypho's streams, and he's such like a lifeblood of the community now, he has become. And he insanely gifted me this amazing C64 Maxi, which is incredible. I've got 3 Commodore 64s now. So I'm gonna feel like I have to do some Commodore streams now. Definitely. He's trying to convert me into a Commodore fan. I am a Commodore fan, not bigger than an Amstrad fan, of course, but I am a fan of the Commodore. I'm a fan of all the 8-bits. But that is incredible, and of course he's also given me an extra joystick as well to go with it. And with that, I think 4 USB sticks. There's 3 of them. 4 USB sticks, all containing ROMs and games. I think like the entire library of the C64. That is just amazing stuff from Pete, and thank you very much. And he didn't stop there. He didn't stop there. He obviously got me an obligatory copy of Bridget. Let's test it on the next stream. Why not? Let's do it. But he also got me to go with the Commodores. The C64 Micro User Manual, which is, yes, never read that. That's going to be interesting reading. Never read it, so obviously. And the official visual compendium of the Commodore 64, the visual compendium. I would make a gag about, this is printed on grey and brown paper, but I'm not going to make that obvious gag at all, because that would be not fair at all. That's amazing, and that was, I saw how much this costs. That's expensive. Thank you, Pete, for that. It was so generous. The t-shirt, the Am Squad t-shirt, yes, courtesy of Zypho and his beautiful wife Kate. I offered him some money for this and he refused, and he gifted it to me. So Al, mate, my Amstrad brother, thank you so much. And it was great to have such good conversations with you and your wife this time. It was, every time last time we'd say hi and talk for a mainly tiny bit, but this time we went out for a meal and we had sat down to have proper conversations, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's the sort of like the thing I've been wanting to do for years, is to really make a bond with Zypho and his wife, and I believe we did. And thank you guys, thank you Al, thank you Kate. Yeah, you're just amazing people and really, really lovely. We went out for a meal, of course, like I said, and we went with Pete, and we also went with Simon Flibble-San, another member of the proud Bug Army. And I gave these out. These were my little gifts to all my Bug Army, and honorary Bug Army, of course. It was weird seeing so many people wearing either the cap or the t-shirt, and then they're wearing the Am Squad t-shirt. So you got a mixture of people wearing both, and it was not the same time, obviously. But that was really good. I mean, I wonder what other guests would have thought when you've got so many people wandering around wearing either my logo or Al's logo. It's quite weird. But it was fantastic nonetheless. Obviously, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Retron Lim, my friend Steve. Well, he's my friend most of the time. Because he he done me up like a gipper again. And put a 4-hour premiere video of me apparently weeing in a urinal and saying the immortal word, greetings, as I look down at my nethers. So thank you, Steve, for that. That was really nice of you and kind. And, of course, that's now going to become another sort of joke of the stream. Greetings. Right, now, let's get through this because I don't want to forget anyone. Brian Hooper. Man, that man is enthusiasm. So much enthusiasm. Wants to talk, wants to get to know you. Love meeting Brian. The full thing. He's got the t-shirt, he's got the hoodie, he's got the cap. He's like all completely Bug Armied up. It was amazing to see. Brian, it was an honour to meet you. And it was Brian, the other Brian O'Higgins, coming over from Ireland. Level designer, obviously, of Bug's Quest. It was wonderful meeting him. We had a sat down, we had a drink, good chat with him as well, of course. Also Beardo and his lovely other half, Gemma. Thank you again, Girl Afraid, Gemma, for getting me out of Stuck. I left my bag in the bar and went out for a talk with someone. I came back and my bag had gone and I shit myself. Oh no, my camera's gone and this is, oh my god. Went into the other bar and Gemma, bless her cotton socks, she'd picked the bag up for me. So thank you very much for that, Girl Afraid. And Beardo, of course. Lovely meeting you guys. It was brilliant. Who else? So, who have I mentioned? Oh, Andrea, of course, Andrea. I was going to lead with Andrea, but and it was lovely to meet Andrea and her husband, Chris. It was fantastic. I had a good laugh with Chris, actually, here and there. So, some good gags rolling and great talking and spending time with Andrea. She's such a brilliant person. Again, so much clutter cleared, should we say, in the air. It was just fantastic, absolutely brilliant. And I was so want to meet you guys again, and all of you I want to meet again. I want to do this again, so, this next year, of course. So it's fantastic meeting them, and fantastic what she did to go and get Pete as well from up north. Of course, I've got to give a massive Bug Army shout out to Mr. Bads for doing the driving. Cool, just lives down the road from me. Poor Mr. Bads. And yeah, we drove up together. He did the driving, and again, he refused any money for fuel. So massive generosity yet again from Mr. Bats. The man is so generous. Like so many other members of the community, just this huge generosity. It's so cool, and the spirit of human kindness. I sound like a right philosopher there, don't I? But it was really great. So, and we had some good laughs in the car, at some bad driving, and a couple of McDonald's as well. So it was great to spend time with Mr. Bads, and of course he did all the driving, did all the hardware. Next time I'm going to have to do the driving, so that's fine. I'm looking forward to it. So who else? Pete Armour, Ono Retro Tip was there, and of course Paul, his mate Paul. I've forgotten his oh no, I've forgotten his name. I want to say Barrington, but that's not correct. Anyway, met him again, and that was brief with him. A little bit of a quick chat with Pete as well, and of course it was lovely to see Pete again. Always a pleasure. So we spent time together in the past expos, and of course travelled up in the past together as well. Gav and Chris from the Retro Heads, it was lovely to see them. Brief chats with both, but I had a nice good chat with Chris actually at one point, so that was really cool to do. So lovely to see them guys again. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. And Kim Justice, the legend that is Kim Justice. I got my obligatory hug. I was so happy when I saw Kim walking up to the bar, and it reminded me I think the last 3 times I've been to Play Blackpool, I've been waiting at the bar. Kim comes around the corner, she walks up to the bar, and we have a hug. And it's that happened again, and it's like a thing that I really look forward to, is having my hug with Kim. And Kim is always a legend, of course. So great. And of course I met Sorak Space again as well. Lovely to meet him again, only briefly. And of course the wonderful Tristabytes, Bex. Lovely. A couple of quick chats with her when she checked in, when she was doing the hosting. She was very busy and brilliant at hosting, as always. Just always fantastic at hosting. Top Hat Gaming, Rich, and his lovely wife Chloe, Lady Decade. 2 of my real good friends on here. Two really solid friends that I've made whilst doing the YouTube thing, and it was an honour babysitting your children. It really was, and Chloe nearly bear hugged me. So I love Chloe and Rich. They're just brilliant, awesome people. Really genuine, down to earth, solid people that talk no nonsense, and hilarious as fuck along with it. Mikey and Janie. It was lovely to see Mikey and Janie again. Ever energetic, ever ready to get going and doing things. And the show they did was amazing. He shouted me out multiple times, did Mikey, excuse me. And again, sat down several times with Mikey and Janie and had good chats. So it was lovely to see them guys again. And they looked like they were really enjoying what was going on. Yellow Belly. Well, I've already mentioned him, but seeing Yellow Belly again. Again, bear hugs all round with Yellow Belly, and his wife as well. So happy to see him succeed with the game, and I didn't want to sort of take any. I got a bit embarrassed because people were saying it's your game, and that's not my game. It's based off my character, but it's not my game. It's Yellow Belly's game. Please give all the plaudits to Yellow Belly. And this was the case when we met a new guy, Badger. Who takes care of us, Waffle produces a podcast, a indie developer podcast, and he wanted to interview Yellow Belly, and I somehow got interviewed as well. So thank you very much for that, Badger. That was really nice of you, really kind, and I had some good chats with Badger actually, a couple of times. So it was lovely meeting a new face, a new guy, really cool. Who else am I going to miss? I'm probably going to miss some people. I'm just thinking when I was waiting at the bar. So we've got Retro Lynn, we've got everyone around there. We have got, so I've said Sorak Space, I've said Atara, Acorn Electron, Scottish Serenity, met him, met them guys. Mame Hayes, met him of course. Who else? It's just so many. I'm going to forget names. I know I will. Kev Howell, of course. Kev Howell, he kept wondering where I'd gone. He wanted to buy me a pint there. I disappeared somewhere. Of course I did. Yeah, I remember that. Super Quintendo, Craig. I know that's not his channel name now. I can't remember his new channel, but I always called him that. But Craig was there as well. I think he was on there on the Friday night. He definitely there on the Friday night. I didn't see him after that. I think he might have left. But I saw him on the Friday night. I did indeed. I'm trying to think who else was there on the Friday night, because there were a few faces, and I think they'd gone the next day, maybe. Rob Retro or Bust, of course. Big Game Al, of course, one of the first people we came in and met. Of course, Big Game Al as well. Like I said, Rob Retro or Bust as well, of course, and his other half. Oh my word, I'm going to forget people. I know I'm going to forget people. This is going to be really embarrassing. I'm going to have to check pictures, because otherwise I will forget. And I don't care if you're going to be wondering about, well, stop wasting time. Retro and Lim, Gemma, yes. Brian, Kev, yes. Yes, Mr. Bads, yes. Lucas, of course, Lucas Rainford. I nearly missed him. Oh God, I would have been killed. Thank you very much, Lucas. Yes, I had a nice chat with Lucas, of course. Flibble San, I said him, yes. OJBs, of course, with the controllers and yeah, you know, the bugs. Oh, where is it? Bugs Quest controller, of course. And he was selling these, not the ones with the label on, but the retro pads and the joysticks, amazing joysticks. And I was intending to go back and get one, but I didn't, because I just got lost in talking with everyone, and as you do, and stuff like that. I met a lovely lady, I forget what her name was, Debbie I think, who was helping me look after Chloe and Rich's children while they were on the panel, because you know they were on the panel, so they had a lot to do. Tamara, of course, Tamara and her girlfriend, had a really good chat with Tamara actually. Yeah, Tamara Cade. So that was, yeah, we caught each other in the bar and we sat there for about 20 minutes talking. Her and her girlfriend, so that was absolutely amazing as well, to have a really good chat with Tamara. And lovely, what a lovely person Tamara is, really happy, smiles, and just great to have a chat with Tamara. There are going to be people I've missed. So I've said Mame Hayes, yes, I've said him. I have said lots of people so far, and I can't think of anybody else at this present time, but I am going to check again, because you know I'm going to post this video out, and then I'll go, oh, I've remembered someone, and then that'll be it. Then I've got to, there's, oh, Aiden, oh, of course, Aiden and his girlfriend, and I can't remember his girlfriend's name, but we did have a good chat, funnily enough, in the bar. I knew I'd met someone in the bar. But because Aiden, me and him go way back. So it was nice to have a chat with Aiden. I mean, it was quite brief actually this time with Aiden, which is a shame because we really like to chew the fat and stuff. But I did have a lovely chat with his girlfriend while we were in the bar having a drink. So that was a really cool chat as well. So that was brilliant meeting you guys again. Brilliant seeing you guys again, of course. I've said Trista, yeah. Oh, we've got Patricia. Of course, I've got about Patricia, which was Pete's new friend. Paul, yeah, I've said him. My word, I think I've exhausted everyone now. Apart from the new people, obviously I met some of the Anstream guys and had brief chats with those. And some of the faces that I recognise at play as well. Did a cool deal with one of the traders, and I'll show you actually what I got. Funnily enough, I got it there. All Amstrad games. We've got a few that I don't have. It's a Beach Buggy Simulator. I can't remember exactly what I paid and where they all came from. So, Thai boxing. The games that sure that came from Retro and Lim. Spy Hunter. Funnily enough, about Spy Hunter, we were actually talking. Me and Mr. Baz were talking games in the car, and Spy Hunter was a game that came up, and we, of course, it's only on the Kicks label on the Amstrad. The Awful Side-by-Side Soccer. It's got to be tested on the stream. Jack and the Beanstalk. I've never seen that before. On the Thor label. Killer Cobra. I've definitely always wanted this game. It is a scramble type game. Killer Cobra. And it's a really, really good game on the Amstrad. Never had it, and I've got it now. And of course, this weird game, Maisie. Never know what Maisie is. Looks like a cross between, looks like Croco Magneto and Arkanoid. Like a mixture of those. We've also got, and these were from Retro and Lim, Colossus 4 Chess. No, Colossus 4 Bridge, sorry. Colossus 4 Bridge, not Colossus 4 Chess. So I have no idea how to play Bridge, you see. Never seen it, so that's interesting. Life Expectancy 0, which is a zapping. Yes, it's like a Tron type of game. Life Expectancy 0 on cassette, single cassette. So that's good for a bonus game. And we've also got these 30 Red Hot Hits cassette compilations. with 5 games. Well, it is 20 because obviously there's a tape missing. Side 1, side 2, side 3, and side 4. So that would be a tape missing. There's 10 on there and 10 on there. So and loads of good games on these as well. Kane, Agent X2, Zoilox, Ollie and Lisa, Park Patrol, Thrust. Of course, War Cars Never Up, Harvey Headbanger, cool. Web Exploding Fist, and Dare. Excellent. They'll be good for bonus games. I've got 20 bonus games there. And now this. The mystery tape. The mystery cassette. This is either a practical joke or it's something very, very special, according to Retro Lens. Something very, very special, he's saying this. So we're going to give this a test on the next stream. On the Halloween birthday stream, actually, as the mystery cassette. We've never had a mystery cassette before. So that's going to be fun. And of course, I've got the case for IK Plus as well, so I can make myself a version of that. So it's been incredible. It's an incredible, tiring, wonderful, happy, brilliant, amazing, loved it weekend. Absolutely loved it weekend. I've got another notch on my bedpost to go up here. Of course, they've cheaped out on the wristbands this time. You see. I'm only joking. Play Expo. You know I love you. I really do, guys. I'm just trying to think if I've forgotten anybody, because I have definitely said I would have. I'm probably. If I have forgotten anybody, please remind me in the comments and kick my ass, because I'm just thinking hard about where I went, who I met. I've spoken to who in the green room. Yes. Chris, yes, you can see the cogs turning. You can probably feel the pain going through my head. Jim Bagley, of course, to have a chat with Jim again. Always a pleasure to have a chat with Jim. I mean, talking to Jim at the bar. I would have never thought, as a teenager, when I was growing up with the Amstrad, I would never have thought at 44 years old, I'd be standing next to Jim Bagley at a bar with a new friend who's made a game about my character that Jim Bagley has helped code for Antstream. Just, that is bananas. Absolutely bananas. And I was living a reality there. So these are strange and awesome times. And it just gets better every year. It's such an important part of what I do, why I do these videos, why I do these streams. Play Expo is such a highlight. It's probably the pinnacle highlight sometimes. Because you meet everyone, you see everything, and you get that level of enthusiasm just comes straight back into you. All the enthusiasm, the inclination to keep doing what I'm doing, back straight into me. Because it's just, I want to continually be a part of this community because it's just brilliant. I love going to these events. I love meeting people. I love seeing new people, old people, friends, drinks, meals, all that kind of stuff. It's just brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. I love it. And I've probably met, like I said, I've probably forgotten someone. If I have, I'm dead. And of course I forgot someone. Of course, I forgot 2 people. Of course I did. Because the names were in my head, but I didn't say them. Probably because Simmy crushed it out of me by wrestling me. How the hell can I forget that? And of course, Major Simon Green, sir. How the hell could I forget this? I am so sorry. But they are in the video. I got you in the video, Sim and Simon. Got you in a video. I thought I'd mentioned Simon already, but I realised I mentioned the same Simon twice. So that's why that happened. But Simmy, yeah, he wrestled it out of me. I'm putting it down to that, definitely. And he really enjoyed himself, it was an honour to meet him as well. Simmy's a legend. Absolute, what a powerhouse. A powerhouse of a man. He really is. A force of nature, for better or for worse. Anyway, back to the end of the video. If you ever want to go to a Play Blackpool, please do, because they're brilliant. And many people went for the first time this time. And they've all come back saying it was just epic. It was brilliant. They really, really loved it. Stuart and Cheryl just came to me. Stuart and Cheryl, that's who it was. Sorry, Stuart and Cheryl. Yes, okay. I had a couple of chats with Stuart and Cheryl, actually. It was really fun. And I nearly forgot them there. Nearly forgot Stuart and Cheryl. I'll be Retro Games 1975 on YouTube, by the way. She's Stuart. But they were really having a whale of a time. And yeah, Cheryl's smile is so infectious. It really is so infectious. Love them too as well, of course. Had a good chat about trading actually with Stuart and Gerald. Forgot to get me donuts and ice cream from the lovely ladies at in the traders hall. I forgot to do that. Oops. That's definitely it. I almost dropped the ball there. I think that's it. Cannot think of anybody else. No, maybe. Thank you for watching. This brief review of Play Expo Blackpool. Again, like I said, if you've never been, please do go. It will be on next year. I have it on good authority. It will be on next year, and I will implore you, please. If you watch the channel and you've never been, if you watch any, watch Al's channel, watch any of the other channels that I've mentioned, just go. It's worth the money. It's a lovely break. You have not got no fear about not being spoken to or not being accepted or anything like that. I can understand people's feelings sometimes on that kind of thing, and you'll love it. You will love it. I promise you, you will. I'm fiddling with my sock now. Thank you for watching. This has been Novabug. I'm very tired, Novabug, and I'm out, but I've got to edit a couple of videos now because I've got a couple of things more stuff to cover on Play Expo Blackpool. Of course, you're going to get about 4 videos out of me on this one. I'm going to pin that up. I'll see you later. Novabug, out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my Bug Army via Patreon, and also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Parler, BitChute and Twitch. And a salute to my Bug Army generals Sam M, Sweet Nanak, Pete Walker and Shadow 80. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug out.